Hi everyone and welcome to this video and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Shelby, and if you are new and this is the first video of mine you've ever clicked on, no, this is not a typical setup. No, I'm normally not dressed like a festive creature that just is like oozing with Christmas spirit. This video, I decided to do something entirely different and get into the holiday season and talk about my top 10 favorite Christmas songs. I definitely grew up in a home that was very comparable to Clark Griswold's home from Christmas Vacation. If you don't know that reference, Google it. Now, as an adult, I do have certain songs that just really get me in that Christmas spirit that I love and have loved forever and ever and ever. I just wanted to have one super fun, festive, different type of video because I also just recently surpassed 5,000 subscribers. So thank you so much if you have subscribed. It's actually insane. I just don't know. I mean, I'm so thankful people are into my videos. So hopefully you'll hang out and watch this one too. Now with these songs, they are not in a particular order. I literally am just going to list 10 holiday songs that always get me in the spirit of the holiday season. This is a song that I have absolutely loved for a minimum of 10 years. Let's say more like 15 years. I have loved this song a very, very long time, and it is the Silent Night medley by Hanson. Hanson in general, if you're looking for more kind of contemporary Christmas music, they have obviously their 1997 album Snowed In, but they did just recently release another Christmas album in the last couple years, and it is also very good. I love listening to Hanson's Christmas music, so I would definitely recommend that. So yes, the Silent Night medley, it is just a combo of Christmas classics done with those classic, tight, beautiful Hanson harmonies. It's gorgeous. I love it. Give it a listen if you haven't heard it already. And I will also link these songs in the description below, so if you want to click on them, please feel free to do so. Oh yeah, the next song I want to talk about is absolutely a banger, also from the 90s, and this is from NSYNC's Christmas album, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. This album came out in 1998, and what do they even call it? Oh, Home for Christmas. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays is just so feel good, and I've never gotten tired of it. I think that it is also a song that, especially me being a millennial, it just makes me think about like growing up and everything, because it was very popular when I was very, very young and growing up with my older sisters. So love that one. Believe by Josh Groban is another one that was on the Polar Express soundtrack. So I think the Polar Express came out in like 2004, but that is just a nice, like, very nostalgic Christmas song, because it's all about, you know, believing in the spirit of Christmas and everything. And the Polar Express was one of my absolute favorite Christmas books when I was younger. It would get read to us every Christmas Eve, which is wonderful. But Josh Groban's voice, hello. His voice was made for holiday music. It's gorgeous. It just brings a smile to my face. It just is a good one. Definitely love that. Carol of the Bells by David Foster, I will include it here. It is absolutely one of my favorite instrumentals. I first heard this song when I was on a trip to Disney World when I was 8 years old. It was playing in Epcot, and I remember just being like, this is a beautiful music arrangement. He's got the full orchestra, and then it just has such a huge dramatic ending, and I love me some drama. I actually prefer holiday music that is without lyrics a lot of the time. Like if I'm, you know, at a holiday party, or it's the actual, you know, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, or just the season, or if there's people talking or whatever, I really love finding good instrumental music as opposed to music with words. So I love David Foster's Carol of the Bells. It is for sure a go-to of mine. So next I want to go into what I'm calling the true Christmas classics. I have 3 songs that I would consider like the truest of Christmas classics that I love hearing all the time. And the first one is The Christmas Song by Nat King Cole. It's just very slow and it's sweet, and I think what I really love about The Christmas Song too is it's one of those few holiday songs where I think it does translate to being more genuine, just holiday season, and not just like, you know, only about Christmas. Christmas isn't repeated 1,000 times. It's more so just talking about the coziness of the holiday season, and I just like it for that. And plus his voice is just beautiful, beautiful to listen to. Mistletoe and Holly by Frank Sinatra is another one of my personal favorites. Frank Sinatra in general, I do love his Christmas songs, period. I just think that style of voice in general from that era just works so well with classic Christmas songs. But Mistletoe and Holly I like it because it's not a slow song, but it's not overly fast. It's just a nice medium paced holiday jam with that amazing voice that was Frank Sinatra's, so all about it. And then finally for my Christmas classics is I'll Be Home for Christmas by Bing Crosby. Now, I'll Be Home for Christmas has a tendency to make people sad, myself included. Listening to I'll Be Home for Christmas, sometimes the holidays do bring a little bit of sadness, and it's sometimes good to just get those sad emotions out. And this is so depressing. Sometimes just good to get those sad emotions out and allow yourself to feel them. But it really is just a touching song, and I think it makes a lot of people either like kind of like a happy sad. I'd say it can make people feel happy sad, but I do love it. We're gonna move a little bit forward in time and go to a song that I define as a classic, and that is from 1979, and it is John Denver and the Muppets, The 12 Days of Christmas. In general, this album from John Denver and the Muppets is one of my favorite Christmas albums, and it's probably one of the Christmas albums I have heard most in my lifetime. Honestly, John Denver has a beautiful voice, and the fact that he had such a wonderful partnership with the Muppets is so bizarre, but so incredibly fun. And I just love the Muppets, and I thought, and you know, John Denver is definitely one of those artists that is gone too soon in my opinion, and the 12 Days of Christmas in this version is so fun. There's so many different versions of the 12 Days of Christmas, but the fact that they have the Muppets singing it and Miss Piggy singing the 5 golden rings part gives me all the sass and attitude I could ever want in a Christmas song. I love it. It's amazing. Please listen to it and let yourself feel the joy and love that the Muppets can bring to your life. So the next song I'm going to talk about is one song, but I am cheating slightly because this is 2 different versions of this song, but I love them both equally. It's probably just because I like this song in itself, and that is Christmas, Baby Please Come Home, and that is Mariah Carey's version and Michael Bublé's version. I love this song. I think it is so joyous, and it's a nice like holiday love song, which I think is really just, you know, cute and enjoyable. It makes me think of like Hallmark movies or something. But I mean, I obviously love All I Want for Christmas Is You, even though I don't have it on this list, but that's because I actually probably listen to Christmas, Baby Please Come Home more than All I Want for Christmas Is You. And I really love Michael Bublé's rendition of it, and Mariah Carey's is obviously fantastic. She's kind of like the queen of Christmas music in the current generation. And lastly, But most certainly not least, this actually might be my number one favorite Christmas song. This might be the only song on my list that I can say is my favorite. If you've watched other videos of mine, even though they aren't my most popular videos, you may know that my favorite artist of all time is Elton John. And he has exactly one Christmas song, and it is from the 70s, and it is Step Into Christmas. And from what I've heard and from what I've seen online, that song has been all over TikTok recently. I do not have TikTok. I don't know what TikTok's all about. Like, I know what it's about, but I just don't participate in it. But I am so happy that people in younger generations are realizing how much of a Christmas jam this is. It's like Elton John creating an original Christmas song. It's amazing. I love it so much. It is so fun. It's got a wonderful beat while still having those holiday vibes. I'm all about it. I love it. Definitely my favorite Christmas song. Even though I said this wasn't a ranking, I will just say that is my favorite Christmas song because it would be wrong for it not to be, considering it's by my main man, artist that I love most, Elton John. So there you have it. Those are the songs I'm going to be listening to as my go-to songs to get me into the holiday spirit, since Christmas is right around the corner. But let me know in the comments what songs you love to listen to for the holidays. I mean, some people love holiday music, some people don't love it as much, but I tend to find that there's always a few songs that stand out to me that I do enjoy for one reason or another. So please let me know in the comments what songs you love. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. I promise I will get back to more of my normal videos after this one. I just kind of wanted to throw this one in there for fun, something a little seasonal up in here. If you did enjoy the video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so. That would be wildly appreciated. But thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it until the very end of this video. And until next time, bye.